Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, you know, I like it when you announce yourself, Michael and Conrad.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's a fun thing to do. But
Conrad just did weather,
Yeah, he did. He was great at it. And thanks for joining us this morning. We're joined by some more people here. We got Grace Zeicher-Nash and Red. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us this morning.
Yeah, so we're excited. You know, you have Hodag Chiropractic in town, so you've been a chiropractor for a long time now.
Yep.
But you've expanded recently into a different world of adjustments.
Yes, so I just finished my course with Healing Oasis in Sturdivant, Wisconsin, to do my animal chiropractic certification. I mainly wanted to go, I've wanted to go for years, but he was kind of my inspiration to actually complete the course and do it. Red has a condition called steroid-responsive meningitis arteritis, which ultimately it's an autoimmune meningitis. It took almost a year of back and forth between our local veterinarians and Madison to get that diagnosis. Wow. But it's really neat. When I adjust him, he goes from like a bunny hop run in the back to a normal 2-beat trot, when he, like how he should. Does it stay that way? No, not with him. But if I adjust him weekly, it stays pretty consistent.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's a super, it's a really neat avenue to take. And you know, with dogs, they respond so much differently than we do, simply because of the fact that they don't have all the emotional baggage that we do. So they talk about in the chiropractic world, stress being chemical, physical, and emotional. In the human world, our stress load's emotional. We're worried about how we're gonna pay tomorrow's bills, how we're gonna eat. Dogs don't really care. They're gonna wake up and get their food poured into their bowl, and they just wanna love you. So they actually respond a lot more quickly than humans.
Well, that's
very cool.
If people want to get involved with this and sign up, now what is the business called? I think it's Hodag Paws Chiropractic?
Yep, Hodag Paws Chiropractic, Red, stay down. And that is gonna be, so it's a separate business entity from the actual human clinic, and the hours will be completely separate, more kind of by appointment only right now as I get started. Just trying to get the animals situated and make sure that I know how much time it's gonna take me to do things. But with the certification, it's kind of cool. You do 226 hours of live time.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a long time.
And that doesn't even include all the homework and all of the testing. I think we're tested like 30 to 35 times over that course.
So there's a lot of certification that goes into this that lets you do these adjustments on animals.
It's good,
Yeah, exactly. So you basically kind of restart over with anatomy, because the quadruped anatomy, yes, it's similar, but it's quite different than the biped. So you go back through anatomy, you're tested on technique for a large animal and small. So really I can adjust horses as well. I just haven't really dabbled in that. And animal chiropractic, the neat thing with animal chiropractic that people don't understand is it's not that TikTok thing that you're seeing where those guys are picking up the dogs and twisting and turning. They're not doing that. It's actually largely pretty boring when we're adjusting them. So it's kind of neat to watch, but the changes in gait patterns and pain patterns and things like that can make a huge difference for them almost immediately.
Very cool. So I've seen so many videos, like you said, on TikTok, on Facebook and stuff like that. You're saying it's a little bit different. Is there any way you could possibly maybe show us anything?
I can show you maybe a little bit on Red if
something.
Michael. So when we're palpating their neck, so we'll see if he behaves. You're kind of just checking. So C1 is here, and you're going to slide down and check. He doesn't have any restriction. C6 across, but you're very, very gentle when you're kind of palpating them and checking them. And what you're really looking for is restrictions in motion. So if his motion isn't moving, I have treats in my pocket. If he's not moving well, those are areas that you would adjust. And it's very, very gentle when you adjust them. And then you recheck them for motion and restriction. And if there isn't anything, then you've kind of solved the problem.
Very cool. Is there anywhere people could find more information about you guys, a website?
They can check us out on Facebook. Right now I just have the Facebook page going. Otherwise you can email hodag.paws@gmail.com and I can get in touch with you that way.
Well, very cool. Fantastic. So hopefully people have questions about their animals, and if they want them to be moving a little bit better, they'd reach out to you.
Yes, exactly. And in Wisconsin, it is a veterinary referral state. So I do have a form that your primary vet can fill out, or your vet can just recommend that you come in. And everybody in town, get down, Red. Everybody in town has been really, really good with referrals and working with the pets. And I do send them, information back about what we saw in the animal as well. So it's kind of a neat little perk for the veterinarian too, because they're primarily in charge.
Well, fantastic. Well, thanks for coming on and telling
thank you
us
very much.
all about
Yes.
this. Certainly a very interesting path to take for chiropractics.
Yeah.
Yes, and if there's anyone out there that has a 2020 Irish Setter from Gilman, Wisconsin, reach out, because I want to see your dogs too.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And coming up, we have what's trending.